Hi guys, I'm Anik and this is task number 3 of computer vision, where I'm required to calculate the social distance from a video. Either it can be a real time or a video file. I'm using a video file. I've made different functions for the step involved. I'm going to use this check function, and I'm going to use this setup function to set up YOLO, and I'm gonna use this image processing function to process the different frames of images. We're gonna go into that, but here you can see that the file name that I'm using is Paris Street file that I have, and I'm gonna output this as an output of that file name. Here you can see the output as well as the file here. So I've already run this already, and I'm gonna capture the video of this file name using OpenCV. I'm gonna time this, so I'm using this time 1. While this is true, the net frame is return of frame is this reading from this capture. If there is no reading, if there is no return from that file, that means the file has ended and we're gonna break this while loop. Otherwise we're gonna go and get a frame of that, resize the frame into certain width, and we get the video shape here, and we increase the frame number. We're not gonna process every frame. We're gonna process the frames in 2 steps. Like we're gonna process 0, 1, 2, not 1 and 2. So if frame number is either 1, it is a starting frame, then we're gonna go and do a setup and image processing and get a frame. Otherwise we are gonna do what if it is an even number of frame, then we are gonna process it. I just use that to speed up the process since my CPU is not that strong. If create is none, if creation is none, like this is the first time that we are doing it, then we set it to none here. Then we're gonna make a video writer instance, and we're gonna write a video of that name that we set here, and that source that we set here, and the shape that we have already written from this. So we're gonna write this frame. Otherwise, if this was none, so this would be none in just first one, otherwise it won't be none, and therefore we'll just go here and write this frame. So we're gonna wait for this and break. Otherwise, if you want to break it while it was running, so we could break it this way. Now in the setup function, it is pretty simple. We are using tiny YOLO version 3 tiny, and we are reading them. We are making a net out of it. We are making layer numbers and layer names and stuff like that, the pretty usual stuff. Now in image processing, we're gonna do a height width none, and then we're gonna read it later here from the shape of frame, and then we're gonna make the blob of that image in 416 dimensions. Since this is YOLO version 3 tiny, so I'm using 416 and 6 channels in this. So we're gonna set the input of that neural net to blob. We're gonna time this, how much we process a single frame in. So in a single second we are processing a single frame in this much time. Okay, now for every output in the forward pass, we are gonna go into every detection, and then we are gonna score it. We're gonna get the confidences, and we are only interested in the person label of that, since we are only concerned about social distancing and not other type of objects in that video. So if the label is person, then, and if confidence is greater than 0.05, then we're gonna make a box, we're gonna center it. And for social distancing, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a Euclidean distance between those rectangles that I'm making. A Euclidean distance is simple, it's not that hard. I'm gonna show you where it is. We're gonna here we are calculating this